Hello traders, it is Wednesday, January 23rd. This is Liam McMahon here with your daily moving average video. Going to run through a few pairs today, a couple setups. Interesting day both in the FX and equity markets. So let's jump into it. Please take a moment to pause the recording and read our risk disclaimer, and then we'll get started. Alright, let's jump. So we're going to start with pound CAD. All CAD pairs today. Probably the biggest FX story of the day. Bank of Canada said that raising interest rates is no longer as imminent as it used to be. Again, the Bank of Canada used to be now one of the only hawkish central banks remaining, and now it seems that they're sort of drifting away from that, causing obviously CAD across the board to tank. So here we have this significant pound CAD rally, clean breakout. We rallied to test this moving average confluence here right around 158.66 before we started now to pull back from this 200-day EMA. Excuse me. I'm looking ideally to start to get long back in this area on a retest. You can see on a 4-hour chart that we have some really nice confluence. Really nice, right between 157.85 and 157.62. We have a daily pivot, a monthly pivot, the very significant 50 EMA on the 4-hour chart, as well as a retest of this trend line and Fibonacci resistance. The 38.2 and the 50 fall in that range. So anywhere back in this area, I'll start to look to get long pound CAD for a move back up to back up to test the bottom of this trend line around 159.60. So possible great move there upcoming. Euro dollar still tangling sort of in this range. Break of 134 basically, or 132.50 needed for any sort of direction. Still very possible we could just keep chopping between this range. An eventual breakout. Market obviously in an up, slight favor to the bulls as long as we stay in this consolidation, but we'll see. 4-hour chart, very just dull. 133, been rock solid lately. If you can see a couple pops through, have been immediately bought back up. Well supported by this 50-period EMA on the 4-hour chart. Daily moving averages, bullish configuration, still well below current market though. Dollar yen, daily chart, still not a lot of help. 4-hour chart though, you can see this 50 EMA on the 4-hour chart has been very useful of late, and now we're below it. Decisive close below it, close below this trend line. We're sort of retesting it here. Nice bounce doji candle right off the 100 EMA. So we'll see what comes of this, but until we get back above and close back above this 50-period EMA, tough to suggest dollar yen longs. Pound dollar playing right, pushing right into the bottom of this range on the daily chart. Jump to a 4-hour chart below a bearish moving average configuration, below a bullish moving average configuration on the daily. Any rallies up to 159.60, which is the monthly pivot, trend line, and moving average resistance, provide good selling opportunities. A break above provides a nice long up into the 162 range. Hourly chart, nice organized range. At one direction needs to go before we get any sort of further developments. Aussie Kiwi pressing into the bottom of this triangle. Moving average configuration still bearish. Daily close below the triangle opens up nice short possibility going forward. Aussie dollar daily, less helpful. You can see 106, rock solid. Moving average support, still a bullish configuration. Major support comes in here around 104.25 with the 100-day moving average, this trend line, and the monthly S2 pivot. 4-hour chart pressing into this triangle, close below, exposes and move back down to that aforementioned 104 level. Keep an eye on this 100 EMA and now right below it the 200 EMA on the 4-hour chart. Both have been significant in the past and could be significant going forward. So something to keep an eye on there. Again, daily chart, bullish moving averages, so we'll just see what we get there. We look at Euro Yen. Here, sort of wedge forming on Euro Yen daily. Obviously, 120 or so is the magic level on top, with this ascending trend line keeping it on the bottom. Clear below here, 117.50 opens up a move lower. Again, moving average is still well below current market. On the 4-hour chart, you can see again this 50-period EMA has been significant. And again, we're below it. Currently capping price, but still well supported by that 100 EMA. Move above this trend line opens up new highs. On an hourly chart, we have the possibility of an inverse head and shoulders, but we are getting a moving average crossover up here, so potentially bearish signal in the making on hourly for Euro Yen. Euro Aussie. Always looking for excuses to get long Euro Aussie. We have a full bullish moving average configuration on the 4-hour chart, so really just need some sort of pop. Eventually looking to get above this descending trend line for the larger daily inverse head and shoulders possibility, head, left, right, which actually targets around 140, which I've mentioned several times. We're very close to achieving a full bullish configuration on Euro Aussie daily. That will be a significant development should it occur. Last but not least, we're going to do pound Kiwi. Bearish moving averages starting to expand a little bit from their tight range. We're at a significant swing low. Scroll back to almost exactly a year ago. Is when we made the last major low on pound Kiwi, so definitely something to watch for here as we're in this area. 4-hour chart, trading well below all 3 moving averages, trading in between pivots as well. Definitely be keeping an eye on this sort of descending wedge thing and seeing if we might be able to catch a bounce higher and do at least this 200 period EMA up at 192.50. So that's what we're keeping an eye on from a moving average perspective. Hope this video is helpful, and I look forward to chatting with you guys in the chat room. I will talk to you soon. Have a great night.